Offensive line. It's a big question. We've got two guys back with playing experience, starting experience. That's Becket Cox, who started the first 4 games for us and had an injury and then became a 6th guy on the offensive line, you know. But Beckett's a guy that can play multiple positions, very intelligent, understands what we're doing up front. He'll play center for us, and he'll be the bell cow. Yeah, he'll have to get the rest of them straight and identify calls and get everybody on the same page. But he loves being a Lobo. He got 2 older brothers that were Lobos. That's all he knows. And he was our ball boy for about 15 years, I think. He terrorized kids on the hill out there on game night. But it's his time to be a senior. So excited to see what he brings, but also going to be sad to see him go. The other guy with starting experience is Jaden Jackson, who I thought probably all in all last year for 15 ball games, week in and week out, was our best performer in the offensive line. He played guard. He's physical at the point of attack. He's a good pass blocker. He can pull and make things happen with our power and counter game. And he's a smart player and he's a great technician. So, not sure what he'll do. He may be a guard or a tackle in terms of that. He's also played some defensive line for us as needed. But he's a kid that he is what offensive linemen should be like, because he loves it. He loves the game. He loves the grind, and just pleased with his development overall and his leadership. So the good thing about him is we got 2 more years with him. Then we have also back that played varsity football is Brady Odor. I thought he's really developed in the last 6 months. Brady hit a point last year during our playoff run where he gained confidence. He started liking football, and he became physical. He became locked in. He did the things that you got to do to be a good offensive lineman, you know. And I think that the switch flipped for him at that point during the playoffs, and he played the same way all spring. So we're looking for big things out of him. Demorian Picron's another kid with varsity experience. He was a backup guard for us. He's lost some weight. He's moving better. High character kid, and it means something to him. You know what you get from him every day. He's a kid that's going to grind and do what he's got to do. And he, as I said, he's just he has high character. He's accountable. He's coachable. And you know what you get with him every snap. So those are the kind of kids you got to play with. And then possibly the other starter could be Zorian Dunn, who's going to be a junior, was a JV player for us last year. He's the biggest of the bunch. He's probably the most athletic of the bunch, but he is inexperienced. And we've got to get him up to snuff on game speed and be able to make adjustments on the fly. But he'll be a junior. He's extremely talented. We'll have him for a couple of years there in the offensive line, and I think he will turn out to be a fine player for us.